Sometimes you just need your ID and you never know why, so always take your ID with you wherever you go. Yes, morning. Interesting conversations in the morning, I know. It was just, we were doing the check list of things that we had on the way out, and I don't need much, I just need you boys, dudes, girls, folks, my wallet in case I, need my ID for some reason, my phone so I don't get bored on the way back, and then my keys to get back inside. Which is most of the things I usually take places. I just don't have the car fob with me. And even sometimes I take that because it's wrapped up in my keys and I don't give a crap. Why do I close this? Oh right, so I don't spill hot coffee.
My morning checklist is actually really similar.
Yeah, but you have to bring food.
Yeah. So, lunch, and then
Badge.
Badge, keys, lock, headphones so that I can keep my battery going, or if I need to test something at work, because this happened, and wallet.
Oh, okay. That little chilly. This is that little bit chilly is what it is.
Yeah.
My hands, it's not cold, I'm like not shaking, but I can kind of feel it in my lungs a little bit. It's that, oh my God, yesterday at conditioning, it was like cloudy, and like you liked something when I was on my way over there, so you know the kind of weather we were having at that time.
Yeah.
It was cloudy but warm. It was really muggy, and then like about 1:45 it started sprinkling, and about 2 o'clock, 2:10 it really started actually raining, but we were done by then. But all three of us are just sweating up a storm. Like that bright green shirt that I was wearing had significant dark spots on it on my chest and shoulders.
Did I hear you right last night that you had a ton of weight on the sled and you still managed to tackle a bag fast enough that some of the weight fell off the sled?
Yeah, we had the 225s, the sled, which weighs 10, the backpack, which I think is 50 or 60 pounds, plus the weighted vest, which is 40 pounds. And I was getting down into my position and hitting the bag, but pushing, doing the pick up the bag and 1, 2, 3, and then falling on the bag, that the vest was slowly falling off. And this was after St. John, the linebacker, was doing this. Like after we did that series, because we each do it once, halfway across the field, and then do it again, then we do it reverse, but we do it with our head on the other side. Even St. John and Kelsey, they're like, they're like, I hope the Vipers understand what's coming their way. I'm like, yeah. Worked out really well for you because you're busy recording at that time. So apparently Huddle's releasing something called Huddle Sideline. And who knows, it may be just a completely mobile app that allows you to just track the stuff with the Huddle interface, and then you can just take it home and upload, or because there's a lot of places that don't have Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
And a lot of tablets that don't have access to the cell network. So it's probably going to be a standalone app that you can record stuff, and then you can upload that data. I don't know. Like, it would make sense, and it would be great if I get injured, then we can take the Surface and I can do Huddle Sideline if that's what it is, because I can sit there and record all this stuff while you record. Because if I'm injured, it's not going to be. I mean, I could definitely record if it was like a concussion. I don't know.
Yeah, the thing's going into beta now.
So maybe not
this 2016, I think.
Well, that's cool. I mean, you're just getting started on this year. I mean, now I understand that we have to take into account that there wasn't much plays coming out of this one, but you're already at halftime.
Yeah. So
you're just it's just sort of like you're recognizing what to do. You're doing the raid boss. You kind of know what's going on and what to expect.
Yeah. And
like, this is punt. It's number 44 is the punter. 17 is the passer.
Yeah. And that looks like it was a complete, but there were no flags, and you went back to the same place. Must have been incomplete.
And that's the thing, is you have to relate them to the play afterwards. You're like, I don't know where that went down. Look at the next play. Where did they hike it from?
Yeah. And that's something that I had to figure out.
Well, I told you,
no,
but
I had to internalize.
Oh yeah, but now that you've internalized it,
I've stopped looking for where'd that go down.
I mean, unless it's absolutely obvious where the person fell, if they fell in an open field.
Well, He grabbed the ball and dropped to a knee on the 50-yard line. Okay.
Yeah. Or like that one, it's later in the game, but it's like Willie just grabbed the ball and immediately fell.
Yeah.
It was in the highlight reel. It was dark.
7, is that Russell?
Willie.
Wait, 7, is that Russell?
Yeah.
Okay. Did that earlier in the game.
Yes, it's a very common thing, especially when one is looking for any sort of yardage. It's like you'll see in the NFL, the quarterback will run, and he'll slide.
Yeah.
Because he'd rather not get tackled, and if he can just get 8 yards when they only need.
5.
Usually, what it is they'll slide at 11 yards on the first down. If they run, they'll slide at 11 yards. Why run any further than you have to and risk getting hit? You got your first down. Let's try again. It's incredible, and I saw that the very first time and went, oh, he slid right at the down marker. Awesome. But yeah, I'm so glad that this is a little pretty before the fact, but the weather is going to be like 70 degrees for the game at kickoff.
And no rain.
And the fact is there's enough trees that we're not going to be blinded by sunset. There's enough trees that are on the other side of Mackenzie.
Nice.
Plus Mackenzie's kind of in a pit anyways.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah. Anything you want to say?
I had something. Oh, well.
I'll probably record here in a little bit after I get home and take care of everything. Today's a lazy day. I don't have to go shopping. I don't have therapy appointments. I don't have conditioning. I have nothing. Just going to sit down. Well, whatever. Oh, whoa, fat. Hi. So, I've shaved. You guys see? Shaved too. I don't know. But yeah, so I have peanut butter, honey, sandwich, my wallet, because whatever. Because I was just carrying my wallet around with me. I'm watching highlights of the Buzzard game because Coach Becker put notes on for that, which he's the secondary coach. So he has more specific things about what us backs did. Them backs. Us backs. Technically I was in for a cornerback, so I can say us backs. Anyway, so, and who knows, maybe he actually put notes in on the plays that I was in. So, should I put a link? I'll just put a link below. What does it cost to put a link in? There's a site that I've been reading. I read articles on every once in a while and it inspires me. It's called The Growth of the Game. And he has his own website. He has actually a YouTube channel, but only one video introducing the thing. The guy who founded it, he went over as an exchange student to Ireland for his studies. And he found out that they had an American football team. So he joined up and then was like, he saw that, oh my God, there's a culture over here I didn't even know about, So for like the last 10 years? I bet I don't remember that. But he's been doing that. And I read an article this morning that got me teary-eyed. It was the struggles, or the joys and the struggles of an import player. And some of the struggles are, you don't know anybody near you, yada yada. Then there's an article like to the teams, what is the value of an import player? Versus like the pros and the cons of being an import player. And I read both. I read the one this morning, and and he said a story about Cody, and I was crying in bed because it was like, oh my God, this guy Cody, he had some highlight films from like high school, but nothing afterwards. And he decided, to take a chance on this guy because he seemed to have more heart. And I'm like, and I don't know, maybe, I always wonder, maybe that's me. Maybe it could be the fact that my highlight film isn't going to be great. I can make, I'll make plays on special teams, make plays on cornerback, and all that jazz, but I don't know. I'll put a link below to the whole website. You guys can read it if you want. It's actually kind of interesting. It's in a blog format, so there's a lot of TLDR if you're not too terribly interested. I will chat with you guys tomorrow. Yeah, we are supposed to have a defense meeting, but as most people can't make it out to a field, there's probably gonna be some sort of film session, maybe? Mark hasn't gotten back to us because he's talking with Coach Becker. So yeah, I will chat with you guys later. I'm gonna eat my sandwich because I'm starving, and yeah.